morning, May the 9th. How are ya? Rise and shine, my friends. This is Coffee Talk. We get together 7 days a week, chat about what's going on in the world of weather, hopefully getting your day started off on the right note. It's a beautiful, beautiful morning, isn't it? A live look on our Tower Cam network. There's the Orlando International Airport. Blue skies. Looking mighty fine. I am loving that. Let's head over to the tourist district, see what's doing over here. Epcot, ready to do some Spaceship Earth, friends? I'm not going down there today, but I would love to. There's from our West 2 Studios Tower Cam looking to downtown Orlando. It is looking mighty lovely. We take a look in downtown Orlando. It's looking good. Downtown. Look how pretty that is. Love that for us. Over to the beaches, New Smyrna Beach Tower Cam. Looking grown, man. Like, look at that water. I just feel like we need to sit here. We need to listen to the sooth. It's kind of like this coffee cup, right? If you put it up to your ear, can you hear the sounds of the ocean while looking at the tower cam? No? Am I just imagining? It's not a conch shell, man. Oh, well. Tower cam's still pretty. Don't judge me, okay? I'm picking at straws. I'm trying to do what I can to find the beach. I just love the beach. First warning, live Doppler radar. Scanning around. Nah, nothing really. Just some gook out there near Lake Apopka. Temperatures out the door are a little warm. 75 right now in Orlando. 77 degrees in Sanford. 73 in Daytona Beach. Blech. Also, this forecast today. Like, this is not, I'm just going to tell you, this is not pretty. 87, 11 o'clock, right? 93, 1 p.m., 97 degrees, our high temperature this afternoon. Here's a look around Central Florida, okay? 97 in Orlando. These are actual air temperatures, by the way. 97 in Orlando, 96 in St. Cloud. 94 in Daytona Beach, 93 in Ocala. I'll be in the Cessna with no air conditioning, sweating, schwitzing, all of that. And this is after yesterday was hot enough. These are yesterday's temperatures and the records for yesterday, all right? No record in Orlando. Got to a record high in Sanford. Ironically, that's where I'll be flying the Cessna today. Tied a record in Leesburg. No record Daytona Beach. No record in Melbourne. So that's yesterday's temperatures. How do we look for today's temperatures? Okay? Here's a look. Close in Orlando. Expected in Sanford. Awful close in Leesburg. Expected Daytona Beach. Close-ish in Melbourne. Again, I present to you this afternoon's temperatures. Yukon, you're in the Cessna with no air, but when you climb, isn't it cooler? It is, unless you're doing stalls and slow turns and all of those, or steep turns and things like that. Then you're not getting a ton of air in that airplane, and you're not climbing all that high. If I was going somewhere and I was getting up to altitude and cruising at 110 knots, 120 knots, whatever, that's fine. But that's not the case today. Unfortunately, I'm going to be in the muck. It's going to really be rough. It's really going to be rough. And, you know, it's not just that it's hot. It's that, and I see Jeff's asking, I need to see those humidity numbers. We are in the humid section. We have brought the dew point temperatures into the 70s. If this morning doesn't feel like flat out summer to you, I don't know what to say. Now, in terms of rain chances, here's a look at our Futurecast model for today, okay? A lot of sunshine. A lot of clear skies through the early afternoon. Notice the top of the screen. I mean, there's plenty of storms up north of us. But in our area, yeah. Not much. Now, there's going to be a little outflow boundary that brings in some showers, perhaps overnight to our northern spots. But for tomorrow, notice a lot of clouds in the morning and a line of storms around through the afternoon into the evening. There's 6 p.m. You kind of see some rains around. Tomorrow, there will be a threat for some stronger storms, particularly in North Florida. Some of the model data is showing that the potential is there in our northern spots to get into some storms. Let's take a look at the... so this is... Hold on. What model is this? Hold on a second. Hold on a second. Okay. All right. So that's actually the HER model. It was mistitled. Awesome. Love that. All right. So the high resolution rapid refresh is showing tonight after sunset our northern spots with the potential for some storms around. All right. And then into tomorrow, notice tomorrow the HER model bringing some of those storms again into our northern spots. Right? You see the difference though. Like that's the HER model. Much more activity around versus our Futurecast model. Let me dial that back up. Our Futurecast model showing all that stuff falling apart north of us. Maybe a little bit of rain north of us tomorrow morning, but you see how much quieter that is versus the HER model, which this evening is bringing some storms in our northern spots, and then tomorrow morning bringing some of those storms around. So that'll be interesting to see which of the mesoscale models play out. Either way, though, rain chances are going to kind of at least be hinted at for our area. Okay, so let's take a look at the 7-day forecast, kind of peek out, see what's doing. All right. Not expecting today, but tomorrow that 30% coverage. Futurecast is not showing that, but again, the high resolution rapid refresh model is the HER model, and the HER model is convective allowing. And I thought that ours was. It's just not doing a great job of it. So there's that. Such is life. Matt says your other plane has climate control. Take the Hornet up. Super Hornet, sir. Yes, the Super Hornet, though, did have air conditioning. And frankly, Chopper 2 as well has air conditioning. Mickey, I know it's not official, but Tempest said 98.4 yesterday. But Tempest is a great weather station. Either way, it's hot. Listen, if we were to do... Here, let's do this. It's not going to be Tempest data. Just a second. This is the site I'm looking for. All right. So this is a site that I can go and kind of query different pieces of weather data. So let's do that. Okay. And I'm going to do historical. I'm going to do air temperature. So today's the 9th, so let's go to yesterday, the 8th, and we'll do 11:59. And instead of air temperature, let's do high temperature. Max temperature. All right, max temperature. All. What? Oh, it's still loading. Okay. Okay, this should give us high temperature from yesterday. Okay, there we go. All right, so, and I'm going to just make the font a little bit bigger so we can see. Some of these are official, some of these are not official, but it at least gives us some data points, right? So like around Orlando, 94, 95. Who hit 100? What? Oh, of course, I click it and it's going to like think about it. Who hit 100? Okay, I don't know what SBA 58 is, so I'm gonna negate that sensor. Co-op station out in Apopka hit 101. So you can see there are a few areas that show 100 yesterday, but they're kind of in their own world. But if there's one thing that stands out to me, look down here out around Disney, right around the Osceola, near the Four Corners, Polk, Osceola, Lake, and Orange. Notice a bunch of stations are showing 96, 97, 98, 97, 99. I would start to believe those, and Mickey, forgive me because I don't know exactly where you live, but you can see there's definitely an area around the Four Corners there where a lot of stations were showing 96, 97, 98 in that window. Whereas up here, like in the Maitland area, Altamont Springs area, you see like that 100, well, that 100, and then nearby that 100 was 99. Now, one thing, so that's not far from my house, so I'm curious. That 100 in Altamont Springs, that 99 in Fern Park, I don't live all that far. What was my high yesterday? This, by the way, this is how we quality control things, is we try to see if, like, obviously it wasn't a high temperature of 75 at Wekiva, right? So that's, we try to quality control data. So yesterday, my Tempest said 95.4. So, I mean, those two sensors, I don't know. Could it have hit 96 or 97? I believe that. I don't believe 101. So this is the way we do that, though. That's how we quality control. Because we don't want to just say, like, look, it hit 101. It's like, yeah, but dude, everything else was off. So that's kind of why we do that the way that we do that. All right. All right. So that's kind of, that's yesterday. And today, obviously, it's going to be hot as can be. Thoughts on what models show for severe weather over the next few days, mainly around Wednesday? Well, we were just looking at our stuff here. I mean, we'll go longer range, but we're getting there. We're starting with now. We kind of talked about today. We're going to go forward as well. Tim says Delta jets have AC too. Just fly commercial. It's more fun to fly yourself. Even if you don't have air conditioning, if you're flying yourself somewhere, you get high enough, it gets cool. So at least there's that. Got to 104 in my area. Maybe the heat index, but air temperature, yeah. I don't live in the country club, Jamie. You goober. I'd love to live in the country club. These are goals one day. All right, let's look at some computer model data, just kind of get an idea of what we have coming, all right? And especially during hurricane season, we do this a lot to see tropically and otherwise. And by the way, real fast, before we do this, next week I'm going to be reporting live from my second home, West Palm Beach. I'll be working out of WPBF, my first on-air television station, getting to see some old friends, work with some old friends, and we'll be covering the Governor's Hurricane Conference for WESH 2. And I think I'm going to try to do a coffee talk tour of WPBF. I think. I don't know what day, but I think I'm going to try. I need to ask Emily, the news director. Emily and I worked together almost 20 years ago. Love her. But we'll take you around and maybe I'll get feisty. Hold on. How do I do this? The bug. Maybe I'll get feisty, and on that day I'll turn my logo in the bottom corner to WPBF 25 News. Wouldn't that be fun? Coffee Talk WPBF 25 News style. Maybe. I don't know. I think that'd be kind of fun. Anyway, all right, back to Wesh. Anyway, I think that'd be kind of fun to just do that. So I'll be working out of West Palm Beach next week. So anyway, all right, let's take a look. We'll have full capabilities of this battle station. All right, so we've got that front moving in this weekend. We obviously are lowering the pressure. We're going to bring in some opportunities for rain. Need that. This is also, by the way, the Gulf. You see it along the northern Gulf Coast there, a little piece of low pressure into the Carolinas low, right? That's playing out. Tracking that. We're good, right? Mickey says the storm system has been a very potent one. I wouldn't be surprised if the HER is onto something. We'll have to look and see, like, the trends, right? Bruce, running late. Oh, look, squirrel. Cindy, a WPBF tour would be the ultimate field trip. Wouldn't that be fun? I think it would be fun. Just need to chat with the management down there about it. Make sure they're good. Because, think about it. I know the old timers. I haven't worked at WPBF in well over a decade. The old timers will be like, oh, that's just Burris doing his thing. But the new kids that have been there for 10 years are going to be like, who's this joke? Why is this dude walking around with a laptop? So have to go over that. All right. Tail end of that front, little piece of low pressure firing up South Florida. Nothing crazy. All right, looks like broad lowering pressure. And then around May 14th, you see that looks like a little piece of low pressure trying to form around Florida, but nothing getting too organized. Another front. 19th. Oh, look at you, GFS. Y'all see that? Y'all see that in the Caribbean? What you doing? What you doing, little GFS? With your bad self. Anyway, look at that. Current model run. Let's go back a model run. Not really much. Lowered pressure. Go back 2 model runs. Trying to find low pressure. Go back 3 model runs. Not really much. Current model run, though. Oh, isn't that interesting? Now, I will say that is May the 25th. Let's see. May the 25th. Let's just look at the long-range forecast, the Wesh 2 hurricane season forecast. May the 25th. Is there a part of the weather pattern that we should be watching around South Florida for May the 25th? Interesting. Very interesting. It's interesting to see the GFS doing what the GFS is doing. No, WPBF does not have a yellow couch, Tim. My volume is low. Yeah, I just saw that. So I popped that up. Hopefully my volume is better now. Janice used to watch that station when I lived down there. That would be funny if all of us old timers are retired and you're the old timer. Look, it's happening real quick. It's happening real quick. You know, as I'm talking contracts at Wesh, I'm like, this next contract would make 20 years with my company. What? I got hired at 21. So anyway, kind of interesting. The Gulf to Florida low part of the pattern there, May the 23rd through the 28th. There's the GFS, the 25th. I'm not saying it's coming to South Florida, but it's definitely fitting the pattern. It'll be interesting. Let's switch over and look at the European model now. Let's let it think. Apparently it doesn't want to think. There we go. You putz. Hold on. Okay, then pressure. Under pressure. Pushing down on me. All right, there's that front this weekend. Some moisture. There's another decent front around the 20th. So the excuse me. Instead, what's happening is the European is putting a front in around the 20th and just kind of bubbling moisture around. Either way, you don't have the same scenario of how it happens, but either way, both models are showing lowering pressures around South Florida. So that's kind of interesting. Right around the time frame that we knew there should be low pressure around South Florida. There you go. Yeah. Yukon's asking a question that I don't know the answer to. I've not had my 20th anniversary yet. I am into my 18th year with Hearst. It's that time of year when Florida is going to Florida. Exactly. Mickey's asking ensembles. Yeah, we can look at ensembles. Tim, we've got a station in Cincinnati. Let's look at some ensembles. GFS ensembles. Multi-member pressure. Boy, are we already at this phase of the game? All right, so ensembles are throwing some Gulf moisture across, but not really. The GFS ensembles are not going anything too deep, which is fine. Nothing too deep. That's the GFS ensemble. Let's go to the European ensemble. Thinking. Marilyn, thank you. Appreciate it. Good morning, Pam. How are ya? Are you going to load the European ensemble or do I have to beg? European ensemble. Oh, it's loaded. There it is. Okay. All right, May 18th. They're trying to throw... The ensembles are more into... Nothing great. Nothing wild. Nothing wild. Nothing wild, which is good. Yeah, when I was looking at the European, it was the AI model. Need to see some burst graphics from time to time in Ohio. Yeah, Cincinnati, WLWT in Cincinnati. Yep. Donna from Tennessee, good morning. How are ya? We're just tracking some tropic stuff. We look to the weeklies, the Euro weeklies. I feel like the Euro is running slow. Oh, did Twisters? Yeah, did it come out? Okay, here's the Twisters trailer. All right, hold on. Okay, this is the official trailer too. All right, we'll have to watch this together. I'll get it. I'll dial it up. We'll watch it together. But yeah, I was trying to find the Euro weeklies. Are you going to load for me? Maybe you're not. Awesome. I'm just going to get this dialed up then. All right. Anyway, no, I did not see the second trailer drop, so I guess we probably should... Oh, YouTube. Full screen. Pause. Let me get this dialed up. All right, so this is going to be the official trailer 2 for Twisters. Are we all going to see this in theaters together? Are we going to nerd out? All right. Let's watch this together. The Twisters trailer.
Once-in-a-generation tornado outbreak continues across Oklahoma.
We've never seen tornadoes like this before, and we need your help.
No, I don't chase anymore.
Kate, we can save lives.
I'll give you 1 week.
All right, fellas. We got PhDs from NASA, FEMA, and Kate, she's the smartest person I know.
Hey, dudes. This is interesting. Who are they?
It's Tyler Owens. Calls himself a tornado wrangler.
If you feel it,
Scared of nothing and I'm scared to death.
You know, our crew is not like your crew.
I can't breathe and I catch my breath.
We don't need PhDs and fancy tech. Sometimes the old ways are better than the new.
Well, you can always trust a guy who puts his face on a t-shirt. Are those fireworks?
Yes, ma'am. You got quite the reputation, city girl. You think you can disrupt a tornado?
In theory. But in the field, in the moment, I got it wrong. We never had a chance.
You want one?
Are you seeing this?
We got twins! Twins!
They're combining. Go faster.
Let's ride.
Look out!
It's all right to be scared. Fear's the reason you do it. You don't face your fears, you ride them.
Holy.
You ever see anything like this?
Not like this.
Hold on, hold on, hold on!
Okay. First off, that last part stuck out to me. That they partnered with the Red Cross and are going to be, I'm hoping, making donations to the Red Cross. I've been a board member of the American Red Cross before, so I have feelings on the good that they do. Okay. There's a lot there to unpack. Formulaically, I feel like it's probably pretty much the same idea, just like, let's just change some characters around a little bit. I will tell you that definitely, Mickey says definitely Hollywood. I would agree, definitely Hollywood. Debbie's asking, when are we going? I feel like we're going to have to go. Yeah. So Oliver said, I think Oliver's got it right. Way too much Hollywood, but I guess otherwise it would be a documentary. Yeah. I'm excited. Look, I'm excited. I loved the first one, and then I became a meteorologist and watched it, and I hated it. So I don't know. I'm going to watch it. Yes, entertainment. But it's, yes. I think it's kind of like learning to fly. Like, I used to love Star Wars, and now I love Star Wars, but, like, I know we can't fly like that. But you knew we couldn't fly like that when you were a kid. I mean, I figured it was possible. Anyway. Cast looks good. Acting looks good. It looks like it's going to be fun. Yeah, we're going to have to go. We're going to have to do something. We're going to have to do that, right? We're going to need to do that. All right. We're probably going to go see the movie. Star Blunt definitely won't be better than the first Twister. Why not? I don't know. But we can fly like Star Trek Classic 1 through 10. Yeah, exactly, right? Yeah. Like full impulse power. Yeah, I know. Matt says I'll still watch it. Yeah, I'm still going to watch it. Am I going to
These
Oh, YouTube is still running over there. Hold on. Let me close out YouTube. I don't need you. Are we still going to go see the movie? Yeah, we're probably going to go see the movie. Just for fun. Exactly. You're going to need a cold shower after flying today. Oh, I feel like I'm going to go straight from the Cessna to the pool. Yeah, I would agree with that. Oh, man. So there can be twin tornadoes combined into one, or is that just Hollywood? I mean, there can be twin tornadoes, and everything fluidly, like if you get two tornadoes, it's like a Fujiwara effect. So for those of us that have studied, what would a Fujiwara effect be? The bigger, commanding one would shear out the weaker one. Anyway, so there you go. Must get out of the suck zone. That right? Yeah. We must pack a theater with chasers for this movie. It will be legendary. I mean, if Jeff Petrovsky's in town, I could get him in a movie theater. I call that boy up. Oh, man. CGI looks great. Fire NATO really caught my... Oh, the CGI has come a long way since, what, 95, 96? So, yeah, that makes sense. Oh, man. What did Charles say? I missed a Charles comment. I saw somebody responding to Charles, but I missed the Charles comment. And now I can't find it. Oh, well. Let's see here. Bill Paxton and Helen Hunt were fat. Oh, they were great. They were great. Yep. F6 tornadoes. Right. EF6, the enhanced Fujita scale. Laura, you don't even understand how excited I am. Is the legend... Wait for it. Dairy. Yeah, just like Philip Seymour Hoffman. Legendary. Food, right? Anyway. All right. Questions, comments, concerns about our 7-day forecast? Food. The soundtrack better be on par with the original. I want to see it. I want to see it. There you go, Tammy. Yeah, we could quote it. I will tell you, when I started my internship at another television station here in town that isn't Wesh, years and years and years and years and years ago, we would listen to music in the Weather Center. And that set my world up for listening to music while forecasting. It was always the Twister soundtrack. Why? Oh my gosh. Just watched Category 6 and Category 7 Day of Destruction the other day. Didn't know those were a thing. Am I ready for the hurricane hunters in Sanford tomorrow? Yeah, I mean, I'm off of work. I'm going to be at the airport flying, so I'm just going to, I'm probably going to go down. So what I'm thinking I'm doing, so my airplane is checked out tomorrow. When do I have the airplane tomorrow? I have the airplane tomorrow at noon. So I think what I may do is do coffee talk at home, go see mom, go hang out at the Hurricane Hunters for a couple of minutes, and then I've got to drive to the other side of the airport to grab November 5470 Kilo. So all of my friends that are covering the Hurricane Hunters are like, are you going to go? And I said, well, I'm going to be taxiing 70 Kilo by you guys as I go do some flying. So anyway, I watch Twister once a week and I quote the whole thing. Do you, Laura? I don't, then I don't want to ruin like the meteorological elements of it. Hollywood, it was great. Super loved it, but yeah. All right. That's all I got. That's all I got, people. I guess we are going to have to go see Twister together. All right. Twisters. Are you flying today too? Yeah, I'm flying shorter today, shorter tomorrow. That way I can do 2 days in a row. I'm working up to another big test, so I need to fly as much as I can. So shorter, more intense. Intensity. All right. Be the sunshine in someone else's day, everybody. Thank you all so much for hanging out for Coffee Talk. See you tomorrow at 8 o'clock. Sound good? We'll form a planning committee. All you have to do is show up. There we go. Roberto, can't wait to see Twisters. That will be fun, y'all. All right. I'll need to figure out. I don't even know when. I don't know when the movie officially comes out. I know it said it there, but we'll have to look and see when it comes out and find my day off and do that thing. And then we'll do that. All right. All right. Listen, be the sunshine in someone else's day. Thank you all so much for hanging out for Coffee Talk. I'll see you tomorrow morning, 8 a.m. Take care. Bye.